part of the point of this stream, so I can see if my webcam and mic are working. Because it looks like the game's going just fine. So yeah. Let me know if you can hear me. If not, I can fiddle around with things, see what I can do. I guess we'll just get started. I have already gotten an ending in this game once. Just because I was really enjoying this game and I wanted to get through it. But I discovered that things are pretty much random. So having gone through once already doesn't really change a ton. I never know what profiles are going to come across this desk. So things could go very differently than they did my first playthrough. The game's fun, it's funny, and it's also like brand new, just came out like less than a week ago, and currently on sale until sometime tomorrow. Yeah. Would very much like to know if people can hear me at least. I am talking. Let's get started. We get to play as Death at an office job as he decides who lives and who dies. That'll be fun. If you've ever played Papers, Please, the gameplay's pretty much the same here. Also, the music in this game is really good. It's all very calm and relaxed. Good for basically just sitting around and listening to it. But anyway, yeah, he's currently creating a Grim Reaper. And he realizes he has no legs. Which are apparently an important ingredient in creating death. Humor right there for you, just like a Abbey Road reference. He just goes to the store and buys lemons to create death. Fate himself goes shopping at the supermarket.
Excuse me, sir? Excuse me, sir?
Some annoying person taps on the watch. Mic needs to be bumped up. Alright, let's see what I can do. I will say I do kind of talk quiet, so that might be part of the problem. But I think you're saying it just needs to be louder means it's at least getting picked up at all, right? Goes into his office building, as the last ingredients. think I've bumped up the mic as much as I can get it, so if it can't be heard now, then that's just something on the mic. That's kind of the best I'll be able to do right now. So I also don't want to talk too loud, because the walls here aren't particularly thick. And now we get to create our own death. And this is how I looked when I finished the game. Give me just a sec, because I remember. This game has Twitch integration. What happens here, I just tick that little box, and now all my viewers can help me decide who lives and who dies. You can all share my guilt as we destroy the world. Because with this enabled, something's going to be added to the chat that's just keeping a track of things. And all I gotta do is click a little red book when I've got a profile on my desk. And it'll open up voting for anybody watching. These are the commands you gotta type. Just put those in, and the little bot this adds to the chat will keep track of that, and it'll tell me what you all voted on. So let's get back to things. Hopefully that should work. We'll see if it does. Now with the look, we can change this at any point, but just for a quick... Let me just go through them all first. Because there's some interesting looks here. And I did unlock all the clothing options because I love me some aesthetic bullshit that has no real effect on anything. You get the masks. Can basically be Anubis. Yeah, Plague Doctor. Cthulhu. All sorts of weird looks. Some smoking guy. Basically death. I do still find that one funny. It's just... And the looks do all have their own names too. And this one's just I Am Pretty. Person with glasses, you got a bunch of cat faces. Just for a quick trophy, the look can be changed at literally any point. We got a bunch of suits here. But there's one look that I'm just going to start with. Oh, achievements don't show. What just happened is I just got an achievement for looking like basic death. We're just going to start with that. We can change it anytime later.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
And they try and keep me up on how things are sounding. Just so I can try and make adjustments on the fly. If the game's too loud or something. There's not much more I can do about the mic, but I can at least adjust game volume. Anyway, now we get to talk to Fate and his cat.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 5? 9.
And that number gets randomized every time too.
I am Fate. I am the Keeper of World Order.
We have dialogue choices, people. I'm gonna go with the funny option this time, since nobody else is there to tell me not to.
Another
wanna be fake.
ironic one. Great. No, you may call yourself the Grim Reaper, as that is what you are. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Yeah. We're one of many Reapers, and we're just given a small area to preside over.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
So yeah. We get to kill people now. This ought to be fun. You have this one for now.
Delightful. I appreciate solid work ethics and a dedication to the craft. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
And they totally fucking do. How each day goes changes based on your actions, and the ending you get changes based on how things went. There's multiple endings. So yes, we're killing people, but it's for a reason. No, there's a reason to do this. So, you know, let's do this.
Yes, you were. Literally.
Let's start
I will
sentencing
now show
people
you
to
your
death.
workplace. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the
By the
week
way,
is
this
done,
game-
you will be assessed.
This game does have a demo available on Steam. Right now the game's like $10. It's pretty cheap. But it does have a demo in case you want to check it out first, and it lets you just go through the first 7 days. But as I found out, those first 7 days will not exactly be the same as what they were, like what they are in the full game, because things get randomized. Just so fun. You never know what's gonna happen.
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Now we get to work. Oh yeah, I've still got everything on my desk. I've still got money too. So yeah, all this clutter here, you can add all sorts of shit to your desk. Click the little cactus over and over and over. I don't know if you heard it, but it just meowed. The cactus meows. Put you over there. There's a fucking fidget spinner here. You can just click it and click it and click it and it spins and it's way more satisfying than it should be. want to see how far it can go. Because I've heard that this thing can catch on fire if you do it enough. There it is. Lit up. Alright, let's stop clicking now. It's still spinning. We've got a coin, we can just flip it and let it make decisions for us. I've noticed that more often than not, it lands on the skull, but this time it seems to be going for beyond. You can stash shit in these drawers. When you get paid, you actually get the money on your desk, and you can just put it in here. And they make this weird wailing noise all the time, and the only way to make it stop is to just put them in the drawer. It's a little plaque you get after the first week. Calendar to show you how long this game goes. This thing can erase one time. Whether you've marked someone for death or not. And this book right here. This is what lets me decide. This is what has you people decide if these people here are gonna live or die. Close it for now. Because nobody's actually in the chat to vote. So for now, in the desk you go. That thing is still spinning. This is a little toy gerbil. You just click it and it squeaks. There's just a bunch of shit on here to randomly distract you. While this very relaxed elevator music plays in the background. And you can literally just shove everything in your desk if you want to. Just put it all in there. Remove the clutter. You can even put those in there. You can literally put everything in here. There is nothing on my desk at all. That's kind of awesome. That's the... Alright, let's get the important things back on the desk. For now, that's kind of all that's important. This is the marker of death. This is what you use to mark if somebody's going to live or die. Also, it does this. You can just write on something. Which I find kinda great. These are the daily instructions. This is how you know what you're supposed to do. These letters will come across your desk every day. All you gotta do is read it, follow the rules. Get to pick who dies. Also, this radio right here, this is how you change music. There's only 3 songs though. If the standard elevator music's something a bit more upbeat than this. Personally not big on this one. Then you can just turn the music off. Anyway, on to the actual game. Who lives and who dies? Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck on the first day. Fate. Basically, we just read about these 2 people, decide who lives. One of them has to die. As for what the punishment is if they don't die, if you don't follow those rules, it's basically just whether or not you get paid. So it's actually not a huge deal. You can just completely ignore the rules if you want to, if you don't care about getting money. But the money lets you get the costumes and all these widgets and stuff. So you should probably go for the money. At least on your first playthrough, try and stick to the rules that get set up for you. Anyway, first person here, Gillian Van Dulken. I scribbled stuff out. Some say they're something reborn, some say they're a fairy tale princess. Whatever the truth, Gillian is a zookeeper who gets along fabulously with animals. Birds sing when they're near, talk around town, says no plant has ever died in Gillian's house. Kyo Akihito, farmer. Kyo has lived in 4 different countries, finally setting down at the Sun County wine region, where they now work as a viticulturist. They enjoy fast food, cooking, and horse riding. They have 7 grandchildren who visit them often. I was afraid of this. Sometimes, the fact that these profiles are randomized means that sometimes you get people across the desk where you're okay with them dying, but other times you get no one you want to die, and so you end up having to decide. Things like that are why this coin exists. Also, yeah, the phone tells you the time up there, and it also tells you what's going on in the world here. But this is the first day, so nothing has changed. You want the kind zookeeper that everybody loves. Or the farmer making wine with lots of grandchildren. Love him. Since nobody's here to help me decide, here's what we're gonna do. Coin of decision. If it's a skull, this guy dies. If it's the cross, this guy lives. Let it be. Alright, looks like he's dead. Decision has been made. Whenever you finish, you just hit this little fax machine right here. The only way to erase one of those marks is to use this thing. But it's one use only, and so you gotta pay for it every time. For now, we're just gonna follow the rules. Send those both up, and now look. Get to just ride an elevator. Whee! This right
Welcome
here
back, good customer.
is
This is your
Mortimer.
chance. Try not to blow it, eh? Ha! Worry not. I won't lecture ye no more.
He was
Instead-
a famous.
Here, take this ball for the lamp. 'Tis my gift. May it help shed light on the path of righteousness.
Well. Mortimer here was a famous pirate, and now he sells his treasures to you. So this is where you come to spend the money that you get every day. And while I'm curious about the rest of this, I'm wondering if I can sell my award back.
Nay. You're taking a piss, right? Why'd I ever be interested in utter junk?
Proper treasure. I know it's garbage, that's why I want to get rid of it. Just saying. I get lots of calls from people because I have lots of debt. But I can't pay it all.
I know what 'tis for. Ye think I haven't seen a mountain of them for? Every single new reaper. Be off and return when you're ready to do business again.
Yeah, you come here to buy shit. Everything's got a little description. I see what this light's for now. The infernal illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, else it can't show much anything, because that's not how things work, okay? So it sounds like this is basically just a New Game Plus thing that lets you see how things are different, see what everything does. So that's pretty cool. I want that, but it's expensive. Serenity to desolation. Peculiar flecks twirl quietly inside this glass globe, never settling. In the middle of the storm stands a figures too difficult to discern. Yeah. Everything seems to be in a state of constant transfiguration. And it's also extremely expensive. Pretty sure it's the most expensive thing in the store. So, moving on. This right here is the dressing room where you can change your look. See? Tells you the name of everything down here too. God, Anon, Pearl, Red Christmas, Vampire, Wild, Witch. A lot of these are references too. Like Assassin here, Agent 47, Batman. For now, I'm just gonna go back to the book I had before. Because ain't nobody else here to tell me not to. And every day after you send in your files, you go to Fate for your daily evaluation.
Oh, the new Deathspawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
These aren't very good headphones, but I have to have them because otherwise the mic's gonna pick up the game. Alright. It's okay, I guess.
Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase. Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
The best? There were literally two options. I didn't want either of them to die, but I kinda had no choice.
Indeed. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I
So
may
for anyone
require you to
wondering,
make
yes.
more difficult choices.
I am wearing a jacket. It's just because it gets cold in here and I'm too stubborn to turn on the heat. So I don't want to pay the extra for power.
Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
Nah.
Keep your eye on the
I think we
letter
can
for
keep
future
a good idea.
guidelines.
I think we got a
And
good idea
keep
what
up
to
the
do here.
good work. A new day awaits. Off you go now.
We got paid! Yay! Yeah. Still nowhere near enough to buy anything. And his stock changes every day, so good to come back every now and then to see what he's got. After you talk with fate, you just go to your room and end the day. So on to the next. Just ride the elevator for all eternity.
Jolly Roger! Again ye honor me, tiny abode, with your visit.
Alright. Day 2. Let's throw my money in here so it stops screaming at me in pain. And read the rules. Here are the rules for the day. Follow them. You'll be okay. I am handing you another simple task. Quota for the day: one human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual. Fate. Let's see how we fucked up the world. So that guy we killed. Death of viticulturist drastically lowers the overall quality of wines from Sun County. Curious about this right now. See what happens. Make sure it actually works. Oh. It registered the vote. It actually works. You see? Scales were tilted by me saying die in chat. So, looks like die wins. Just making sure that works. And it does. Good. Do that real quick. Give age 30, landscape architect. Let's keep the rule out here. Shocky loves nature and planning, so they decided to put those two together. Their main expertise is in environmental restoration, reintroducing balanced habitats into abandoned industrial areas. They're an avid drawing enthusiast, often sketching wildlife in pencil art. Justice Isuskri. I'm probably gonna butcher all these names. Justice takes the greatest pleasure in listening to wondrous bird songs every morning after waking up. They spend most of their time at home, moving around as becoming birds. Although it's still possible, they love vanilla ice cream and bananas. There are 114. Serena Masvidal, 74 electrician. An avid electronics enthusiast, Serena has continued working in electrician well into their retirement. Although their grandkids keep telling them to retire, especially due to bad eyesight, their love for the job will always win. One person with an engineering or industrial background. So it has to be one of these. I don't even know if Ashaki there counts, but in case she does, it's gotta be. She's one of them. I know for a fact Serena here does, though. According to the coin, she dies. It's another day.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
Oh, sorry. Second day was not too good because again, I didn't really want people to die, but I didn't have much of a choice. They've yet to give me anyone where I'm like, yeah, you need to die.
You do not seem to be enjoying yourself. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Properly? Almost. Yes, I did.
Great. Yes, everything looks to be in order. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Let your choices. Do not let tough choices get you down. I hope I get to kill more people. No, let's not. Can I get a vacation?
Nope.
Nope.
Rest well.
Rest well.
You will need it.
See you soon.
See you soon.
Catbird. Kitty. Down we go. Yeah, nothing. Oh yeah, I already visited them today. Alright. Let us begin day 3. Fuck the world over today. Local electrician electrocuted after cutting long wire. A heartwarming tale. The world's oldest person visited by their children, grandchildren, and grand-grandchildren in largest ever family gathering. turned into an ecological sanctuary that attracts rare bird species. Who are we killing today? New day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now. But just in case, here's another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles. Then send them to me by fax. Yeah, the Deus Fax Machina. Alright. So get started. Leon, age 51, housekeeper. Lee is a beloved housekeeper for a traditional household. After the last owner perished, they just stayed put, and the next family accepted them with open arms. Lee is also secretly housing their asocial spouse in a secret room in the attic. They're deathly allergic to peanuts. That doesn't sound good. Anna Isabel Sanchez, 22, supermodel. Anna spends all their time and energy on adhering to increasingly unreal beauty standards. After a gut-wrenchingly painful week of juice detox, they still get yelled at for being a fat cow. During moments of weakness, they even tend to believe these claims and accusations. That poor girl. Holy shit, now I'm older than 23. Marco Schultz, 37, fire chief. Marco just can't get enough of adventure and safety. They love nature, they love safety. An avid hiking enthusiast, they frequently go on numerous geocaching treasure hunt trips all across the globe. Leo Butters Gitch. I'm not even gonna try. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. So probably corrupt politician who wants real estate to just run as it feels, just do whatever the fuck it wants. Columba Hunter, 47, airplane pilot. Columba is a distinguished war veteran these days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Well, the only one here that seems just inherently bad be this fucker right here. Take this how you want, but yeah, this guy's dying. Bye-bye. We're done with you. Let's see who else dies. I think I should keep her around. I mean, the person in the attic might go nuts and become a murderer if she's not up there. Something might happen. So she should probably stay. I don't want you to die either. You're kind of the only one where I don't particularly care either way. You seem like a good guy, but you're not really doing anything. Everyone else here has something. They're doing something. They're fighting something. You just like hiking. Alright. Alright. I mean, everybody else has something going for them. He just likes hiking. I'm sorry. You're not serving a purpose. I don't know what you do for the grand design. So you're dead. And again, you don't have to follow any of the rules if you don't want to. All it basically does is just get you
My
resp-
latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
I feel hungry all the time. This is true. I'm
Probably
always
some
hungry
of the psychic residue
I need
left over
food.
from the creation.
at all times.
Making a death is not simplistic alchemy. Now, let me take a look at
Look
the
at the
files
files
you
you
sent
sent
in
in
today.
today.
Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct
Followed
amount
the
of
rules.
profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
You may leave. See you tomorrow. My next personal playthrough, I'm just fucking with everything. I'm doing whatever the hell I want, ignoring the rules. I want to see what happens.
Prepare for a
Now I'm
perilous
gonna stick to the
adventure on
rules
the
until
ocean
somebody
of quality
tells me not to.
merchandising.
Which there's nobody in chat, so. Yep. 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 And there. More money! Load it into the desk so it stops screaming and wailing at me. How have we fucked over the world today? All survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilot. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Local hero saves a group of young hikers from an avalanche. Gets crushed by boulder. See, he died being a hero. It was okay that we killed that man. He sacrificed his life for others. Ex-model influencer draws attention to harmful expectations in the fashion business. I knew it was a good idea to let her die, let her live. She's gonna help save things. Squeak. Alright. Outside today, it rains. It has been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. 3 humans have to die. Another day, another death. Maybe. Johann Zeiss. Johann is doing okay in school, and they've even gained a couple of good friends. One of whom they have a crush on. Their parents are about to leave town, which means it's about time to throw a huge party. Grim, I am watching you. You should mark this profile to live fate. I think they only come during your evaluation, but every now and then you get one of these little messages, and you actually get a bonus if you perform. we're gonna follow this one just for now. We gotta let 3 people die though, so only one of these 4 up here is going to live. Ron went on a backpacking trip around the world to discover themselves. After a year being broke, almost unhappy, they found themselves back at home where they decided to take up some nice and quiet sheep herding. Chase Fontaine is a legendary guitarist. Absolutely loves shredding guitar solos. The more technical, the better. Their fingers pick and slide over guitar strings so fast most cameras can't even catch up. They are an idol to any ambitious young guitarist to be. Jaya Morgan, full-time mother. Mother of 4 who had their first kid at a really young age. These days they live together with an extended family. Jaya loves knitting and crafting. Zahira Al-Zafari, 40-year-old bus driver. A downtown bus driver there, pulling double shifts to save money for opening a small vegan muffin shop. Can barely make it to the bathroom or eat during their breaks. When they get home, they collapse in exhaustion. Who dies? Someone I actually kind of want to live. It's for the hell of it. Let's go with Chase Fontaine here. Live or die. Sorry. And you're next on the list. Live or die. Sorry. See, this thing tends to aim. It tends to be more towards death. Flip it again. Live or die. Oh. Sorry, Jaya. You were the next one that was in the list. Looks like the one I kind of care the least about living is the one that gets to die, the one that gets to live. I should have done that in a different order, shouldn't I? No, too late now. You only erase 1 mark. Let's go. Yes.
Grim, there you are.
Grim,
Let us be quick.
Let us be quick. That's where Space Work was.
All the profiles
Back to
are
the
here,
mouse.
just as requested. Excellent work.
And yeah, the game is fully controlled by mouse. That's all you need is a mouse. If you got that, you can play it. And as you can tell, it's a very low-end game. It's not going to do massive demands, so pretty much anything you got that can play a game that you can get this on, it'll probably play it just fine.
You even adhered to my little test note.
A new test note.
I commend
see?
you for exhibiting
He
vigilance.
watches. He makes sure.
I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me.
He's
I
such
did
a
not expect
good,
you to
dedicated
turn out
reaper.
such a good and dedicated reaper.
I like killing
If you keep
things.
this up, you will get far.
You keep this up, you
You
will
may
get
be
far.
even
You
promoted
may
to
be
a
promoted to a middle management position.
position. Imagine the possibilities.
Probably just let him deliver it all, shouldn't I? It's just hard because I can't hear. And the cat. Even the cat's happy for me. I don't know if they've said its name yet, so I'm not going to say its name.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
I can't remember if they said the cat's name or not, so I'm not going to say the cat's name. I'm just going to let that come up.
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
I'm buying it.
The base, the marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogwarts. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laughed gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Every item you buy has a little story like that. They're fun. It really is a fun game. With all sorts of comedy and humor. It's very lighthearted for a game where you decide who lives and who dies. Back to work. How have we fucked the world today? Guitar virtuoso found dead in their hotel room. Examiner suspects unexpected stroke. Downtown traffic disrupted a massive pileup. A massive house party leaves disaster in its wake. Anonymous attendees report it was a heckin' good party. From one come all ace pilots to host a dazzling air show. Morning, Grin. Good, you're paying attention after all. Cannot allow workers to doze off and become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow. Quarter for the day. 2 humans have to die, sparing with a science background. I hope you're enjoying the routine. Fate. Now, I want to see what happens. Oh boy. Well, that's what happens. Okay. Good to know. Let's turn you off. Can I stash this in the I can stash that in the desk. I'm stashing you on the desk now. We're not going to use it this way through. Alright. Scientists live, 2 people die. Well, you'll live, you're a scientist. Leonani Laita, age 40, marine biologist. Leonani, a professor at the Cosmopolis Central University, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquariumfish. Since it's already known that goldfish have a decent memory, they advocate banning small fish bowls. Isn't their memory like 7 minutes? Or is that just the old wives' tale? Herman Paint. Ooh, we let the guitarist live. Maybe we should let this bassist live. Thus far, Herman has had an absolutely crazy life. Traveling around the globe with their post-rock band. They have 2 younger sisters who often join the tours. Amaryllis Bombergen. Something. Age 33, librarian. Amaryllis is a chronically exhausted librarian who actually has 3 master's degrees, but no doctor. They also engage in a variety of hobbies, but tend to quickly give up on non-academic things. They have a sharp mind, which others often see as too sarcastic. And don't think I don't see that typo. Variety O hobbies is supposed to be an F. F for fuck you. It's a terrible F. Absolutely terrible. You're already living. You're a scientist. Kenzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and but doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look out at the universe in the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they are slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Kevin Mason, 35. Kevin, born and raised at the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes and tense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child, rarely taking any time for themselves. Ayasha Moore is a scientist, so she lives. 10 years Ayasha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars all across the universe. Bit by bit, they've become even more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of simulation, a realistic reproduction crafted in binary. They know too much, but they must live. Right to that. So, these are the ones. Oh yeah. Let's put the marker down real quick. These are the ones. 2 of these 3 have to die. Just a second. Now this is a brand new game and might get a few more viewers just because of that, but nobody's really showing up. Oh well. I want to get a bit more serious about this shit, so we're going. Alright. Honestly, I'm leaning towards Kevin here. Let's see what I get. Sorry, Kevin. I wanted you to live. Now, does Amaryllis live or die? Sorry, looks like it's the bassist. You failed anyway, you left out your F. Here's a fun thing. I'm just gonna go into the dressing room and let this play out.
Knock, knock. That's exactly the question, ain't it?
I've got voices in my head. I mean, that's normal, but this one, you can actually talk with these voices.
We are the exalted Chimera, and we are
Chimera?
all blind, arrogant fools. We are
so
Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing, a despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, The guide who won't lead astray, if only you learn to listen. We are deaf. How does it feel?
So I have heard a bunch of this person's lines. I don't like their pronunciations. It's chimera, not chimera. And then later, the word scythe comes up in all this, and she fucking says scythe. I've never heard it pronounced that. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. But oh well.
Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened?
Yes.
Be seeing you, Reader. It's a grim world out there.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
But yeah, every now and then you'll see that little cloud show up in your dressing room. You get to have a chat with the voices in your head. They're fun, very intriguing. A lot going on in the background of this game.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it
Apparently
feel
fifth
to
day.
make the difficult choices?
I need more. That looks terrible. Awesome. I am glad that at least things seem to be looking fine. Because I am also watching the stream right here. Keeping an eye on it on my Twitch. Although, hold on. It's just screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad things at least seem to be looking fine. I did figure out what was wrong with my PC, and the problem is that I'm an idiot. I had it hooked up to the wrong fucking HDMI port. There's 2 on the back of that thing. It's 2. And I was plugged into the wrong one. So I'm glad things are running okay now. I'm glad, at least according to earlier, sound seems to be okay, which is nice. Anyway, how have our first 5 days been? Let's just go with the meh.
Is it, though? I can almost imagine what a normal, basic, dreadful, everyday job would feel like. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them? Ah, the question is too difficult. After all, you have not even lived a week. You have not seen what the tradition has wrought.
Sorry about the yawning, I'm pretty much always
This
tired.
control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the
being an
humans.
adult.
Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make? True enough. One must be in charge. The others are there to follow. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
I'm looking at the Twitch right now. Okay. I saw mine. Time to answer questions. I'm just gonna go through these.
The children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself. Countless. Myriad. Close enough. Anything else?
What about animals?
Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape. Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department.
There is a department for plants. Grass and flowers and trees. Plants have their own fucking department.
Anything else? Technically,
What about buildings?
Kind of, I guess. Ruins are like a type of dead, but then again, they often feel so alive. I must ponder. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. Let us table it. Anything else? Oh, not at all.
You didn't sound sure about that.
I am, quite so. Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable.
I've always thought we at least had the illusion of free will, even if we don't actually have it. We've got enough. There's enough going on to make us think we do. Going for an hour and 18 minutes.
The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions.
Yeah. All the people who come across your desk are already in a life-threatening situation caused by their own actions. You're just deciding if they survive that life-threatening situation or not.
Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it. Anything else? An astute observation. You see, Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition. Minimal.
They don't keep any gender or ethnic data to provide, so that you can't be racist or sexist in these determinations.
Everyone you assess
Though you can
is
still pretty
simply
easily determine their
human,
race and gender.
after all,
Most of the time.
excluding any monumental error in the normal procedure. The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules. Anything else? Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
I think for now, let's go through the first week. There should just be a couple more days left.
Have ye seen such deals before?
Still the
Tis
only item
ye who
left.
plunders me.
And it's expensive as fuck. Too bad. I wish I could go to bed. I'm going into work early tomorrow. Hooray! I don't really want to, but I need money, so. Ooh, it's this day. seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. Quota for the day. 6 people have to die. 2 of them have to be 60 or older. And any with economy-related professions have to die. I think first let's find the over 60s. You're over 60. And you're over 60. And the rest of you, I think I was over 60. These are our over 60s. At least 2 of them have to die. There's no getting around that. So, let's see who's gonna die. Jesse Ford, 61, vicar. Jesse is committed to writing the perfect sermon. Thus oblivious to the turmoil at home. Their spouse is fighting a substance abuse problem, and their children are planning a party of mild debauchery. Luckily, Jesse just found a new housekeeper with unorthodox but effective methods of keeping things under control. Wonder what's going on there. Jean-Baptiste Courtine, 70, retired. Jean-Baptiste is a retired carpenter and a veteran of long-ago military conflict at the Marisola Peninsula. For years, they've had to deal with bouts of PTSD, which they've managed to alleviate in their twilight years by painting and composing melancholic folk songs. They run a successful investment firm on the side. Humans with an economy-related profession have to die. Sorry. Let me click die. And to go. Io Adesina, 62, pig farmer. Io has been herding pigs for 40 years, continuing the long line of pig farmers in their family. Io religiously wears their green boots every day, believing the touch of pig manure gives them lucky properties. So one of these 2 has to die. It's not what I meant to do, but okay. There's the coin. Jesse Ford. I'm the most curious about what happens should you die. Let's see what happens. Every time. Alright, so there's the 60-year-olders. I haven't looked at this yet. So, Truth Exploder. Man claims to have saved Earth from aliens. The results are in. Fish can have a little salami. Salami's good. Cosmologist publishes an odd article about the whole of existence being a simulation. Scientific community baffled and amused. Concert review, 1,000 mods show, and the Chaos Theater is both amazing and mental. Road news, engine failure leads to catastrophic crash during demonstration flight. Sudden baffling plague leaves almost all librarians dead. That's really weird. Who needs books anyway? No need to print any new ones. Alright, who else dies? So these two, dead. They don't exist. David Long, 20-year-old student. David enrolled at the University of Computer Science, but as of late, their grades have been dropping. So studying, they become absorbed by a recent hypothesis: the whole world actually being a very convincing simulation. So there's a sign of your actions affecting the world, because this guy doesn't come around unless the person who thinks the world's a simulation lives. Sanyu Furaha. Probably butchered that. Frustrated with the bland condiment selection at the local grocery stores, Sanyu opened a shop to sell specialty cooking ingredients, helping people cook dishes originating from all around the globe. Neat. Saif Hanan. Saif's been hitting the punching bag a lot lately, living out many frustrations of their life. One of them being lower than expected results in matches as of late. On the side, they've grown more interested in the unusual simulation world hypothesis. See, that's a thing I didn't see in my first playthrough of this because she never came across my desk. Oh, an economic consultant. Oh! Anderson has saved countless of businesses. It's just... No, get back up here, I must correct this. Countless businesses are going completely bankrupt, yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's DVD CD rental shop. There should be an apostrophe there. It just steers into failure all the time. Economic. Ross Rushton. Ross, a widely celebrated economist, is called the preeminent expert in market manipulation. The past decade, they've appeared on many television programs advising people when and where to invest their funds. Bye-bye. Need 2 more deaths. Yep. This may count. So... I actually want the simulation people to survive this, just because I'm curious what happens. So that means the rest of you die. No mirror talking.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for dark times. It was a lot to do, but I worked it all out. Bad. I did what I had to. Doesn't mean I liked it. Let's go with this bit.
Good. We have to do what is necessary, even if we do not fully understand why. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Don't you know what happened?
Yes, I am. And yes, I do. Yet what use is a reaper who cannot discern the situation from the details in front of them? Your answer would intrigue me, yes?
Well, I was told to kill people with economic backgrounds, so bye.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Hmm? Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
Still 1,000 short. Too bad. To work. Local man commits suicide after losing family savings in market crash. Respected financier found dead after devastating market crash. Suicide suspected. Crooked bankers? Master Bank officials under investigation for years-long fraud. Local vicar passes out suddenly of heart failure at a religious convention. Help delay his heart attack construed as a punchline. Locals go back to eating plain boiled potatoes when Spice Shop closes after death of owner. A spree of bankruptcies strike the chocolate-producing and trading industry. Chocolate scarcity now effects. I love chocolate down inside. A star on the rise, promising young boxer wins first tournament. I found inspiration in the simulation world theory. You just have to realize the world is not real. None of this matters. It's all fake. Moving on. Oh. I should look at what the mail says to tell you. See if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. But don't forget, old films behind, but new ones always lie ahead. Two had to die, spare the ones that might be helpful. Florian's work focuses on blood stain pattern analysis, but they also lead a parallel life as a vigilante serial killer, hunting down murderers who've escaped the justice system. They this diversified portfolio keeps them very, very busy, leaving scarcely any time to relax. Bruno is a mercenary. Always ready to work for the highest bidder. They're currently stationed in Ferrida with a government contract providing security services. They act tough and gung-ho to cover up the fact that they haven't been trained to properly act in a combat zone. Charlie has been helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. I don't think you're going to help at all. We're just going to kill you right now. Because I'm also curious. What about this? Doesn't show me what sort of changes it's had though. Oh, I see. So that lets you see what they do if you were to let them live or die. Letting them live will help the economy, but destroy nature at peace. Letting them die will only help nature at peace. So that's what that lamp does. Good to know. That's how that works. Okay. Now we know. Gerhardt Bagajord. That might be how it's pronounced, I don't fucking know. Cuts and carves stone blocks out of stone at the local quarry. That's basically it. There's very little else going on in their lives. Their dream is to visit some of the highest mountains in the world and maybe cut a tiny chunk of stone out of those too. Khalil Jones, advisor. Khalil believes in their power to give the best advice to potential presidential candidates of the neutral party to boost the success of their campaign. Their self-confidence might be misplaced, as the reputations of everyone they've advised thus far have crashed and burned. That's bad. Aldous Valro provides household services for the elderly, especially those who have problems with mobility. In order to cope with the existential dread constantly lurking in the corner of their mind, they were interested in the simulation world hypothesis and their friend Saif told them about. Huh. Oh yeah, you're the vigilante. First week. Yep. Let's go talk to the voices.
That wasn't so good, was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work. Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade. You were born for this. That's what fate keeps telling you, ain't it? It's like a surge in your spine, a faint echo of a perfect chord. It's very close, Grand Reaper. Be seeing you.
Let's go finish up our first week.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before
I
the
didn't kill somebody who could help
assessment,
with economic troubles. Let's
let
see
us
what
look
happens.
over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started. Yes? What about today? Today? Oh, everything seems to be getting better
Good.
as we speak.
We helped. Yay!
Do not worry about it. Fixing the world is a slow process. So, keep at it, as long as you follow the rules. It will all get better.
Hi, person who just came in.
Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say...
Unfortunately, it kind of came in towards the end of the stream. I'm gonna be ending it after this evaluation.
Your
here.
conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
Woo! I did good. I's a good Reaper.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
At this point, I don't really do it
Of
for money.
course, we do it for the excitement of paperwork.
Woo!
Speaking of,
Papers.
the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
Yeah, I shoved it in my desk right away. Clap, 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 clap.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
There's a trophy for it, so I'm doing it.
What? I swear, there must have been something off in the Grim Brew. Nonetheless, as such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Bye. Let's go see if I can buy that thing yet.
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Still not enough. Oh well. Too bad. End of this day. And gonna end the stream too. Glad things seem to be going well. Apparently my mic was kind of quiet earlier, but I bumped it up. I am kind of a quiet person, so not too surprised. So hopefully things are sounding better. But right now, I think we're done for the day. Because I gotta get to bed soon, because I'm probably going into work early tomorrow. So in that case, so long, everyone. It was a good night. I'll be back eventually. I don't know when. Just whenever I'm feeling like it, mostly. Bye!